Rockets in 10.
Hey guys, Bubba here. What you just saw was the very first case of a trick I found, the ground pound clip. All that you're seeing here was done over 4 years ago, back in March of 2017. I was showing off some jumps and spots in an open lobby with my jump twin, Diversity, when I unexpectedly clipped through the wall to get to a spot on blue base. As you can imagine, I was beyond surprised once this happened, as were the 4 others in the game. And now, as crazy as this spot was, I had to get out of it and try it again. So I went ahead and attempted it once more, and lo and behold, I breached through it again. At this point, I knew I discovered a trick that can be replicable, but what was the actual trick? I tried it some more throughout the match and tried to help the others in the game get through, but none of them were able to. I ended up clipping through the wall a total of 8 times across the hour following the discovery. After the game ended, Diversity and I booted up the custom game again with the same settings, and to our disappointment, we had no luck getting any more ground pound clips. I don't have the film of this follow-up match and don't want to spend extra time digging through my game history on Halo Waypoint, but if I recall from that far back, I want to say it had roughly half an hour of attempts. Reflecting upon those 8 cases from the previous game, I immediately considered the fact that the lobby we were in consisted of several players from different regions, leading me to believe that this trick was only doable with a weak connection, or at least a weak connection to the server. I also took the game type options into account. It wasn't my game type, and I didn't actually peek at the options of it while I had the chance, unfortunately. But I know they're altered beyond what you traditionally see, as the reload speed was slowed down, along with the assassinations. Soon enough though, I carried on and moved my efforts elsewhere. A few months go by, and between then and here, I've tried replicating that legendary trick numerous times in the same spot and many others in other maps, and even in Forge. I had no success, but I was still determined and hoping to replicate it, just one more time at least. One day though, somewhere between 2017 and 2018, I threw myself in a Forge game on Plaza with another friend and achieved the impossible. You know what? You know where this is going. I did it. Down by the foot of hotel, I unexpectedly ground pounded through the door and got inside the hotel. I was underwhelmed by the lack of staff members. I had terrible service, but hey, I got in. As hyped as I was pummeled by some brawny thoughts. Was I lagging? Did the server have a hiccup? Can I do it again? The only responses I was getting was from my friends saying, I don't know. And I wasn't getting anywhere with the hotel staff, so I was on my own. This had me reflecting more and led me to believe that you didn't have to change any game options for this to work. I mean, you don't even have the option to adjust the game options in Forge. No option for options. So this was a legit ground pound clip. No argument here, right? If that's the case, I should be able to do it anywhere at any time at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.
I can't. Why though? Seriously, why? And how? Those 2 questions vexed and perplexed me, and since the hotel case, I had never seen or done any more ground pound clips. But then, during the special Halo 5 project I've been leading since early 2020, one of the players involved in it made a new discovery. That player was Plazm. He was on Halo 5 Forge on PC, messing around in custom games to find and try out some ideas. When he loaded up Plaza, he went ahead and attempted the ground pound clip I once hit in that special Forge game. After just a few attempts, he managed to get through, and he was shocked. His first thoughts was that it was probably his connection, because at that time, his Wi-Fi was not being cooperative for the hour leading up to that eye-catching moment. After further examination though, he had this to say. I've been doing some digging. The GP clip that I hit is not a legitimate 100% GP clip. I was watching Bubba's clip on Eden, and I realized that at the end, the reload speed was slower, which led me to a scavenger hunt. The game mode that I use in the recording has a GP speed set to 250% for some reason. I'm beginning to think that the reason why no one can hit the GP clip is because they are using legit settings, and the instances of us hitting it happen because of gimped settings. Shortly after that reflection and realization, he honed in on the ground pound speed in the game mode options and concluded that it needed to be set to 180% or higher. After I dove into it, I found that you could do a ground pound clip with the speed as low as 150%. So there it was, the mystery was finally solved. This game mode option right here was the culprit all along. In retrospect, this could have been easily solved back in 2017 if I and some others didn't focus so much on those other variables, but they were all fair considerations, especially with the couple misleading coincidences. So to recap what the trick is, it's simply an increase of the ground pound speed to 150% or higher. To make this adjustment, select the game mode you're wanting to do it on, then open the game mode options. Go into player traits, then scroll down through most of the list until you get to the ground pound section, and here you'll just need to up the fall speed percentage. I recommend setting it to 180% since that seems to be the lowest percentage that yields GPCs as much as the max percentage of 500. GPCs become exponentially more difficult to achieve as you decrement the speed percentage from 180, so keep that in mind. Now that we know how to set it up, let's go ahead and see how it works in-game with a demo dive. Alright, so here we are in-game with some demos I forged up. Let's see what we got here. Looks like there's a big fence standing in front of the oh-so-famous convenience store, GBC, which must stand for ground-bound clips. So, right. However, might we get in here? Oh. Okay. I definitely wasn't expecting that. I guess we're gonna have to try a handy little trick we got up our sleeves. And boom. Just like magic. Now let's check this place out. Is there any way to open this? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to get in our own way. Oh! Okay, nope, we're out, we're going now, I'm sorry, nope! Oh, okay, let's try to get out here. Get away from that place. Oh god, oh crap, okay. Maybe we can GPC through glass, right? Let's see. Okay, well, how about this window? It looks thinner, right? I don't think it's gonna work. It feels like they're too thick. Okay, so okay, let's access this other area. Aha! I know where to go. Through the shield. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what's this? Is this his? Huh. I gotta be more careful. Maybe I can sneak through this vent back here? Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, he definitely doesn't hear this. He's not gonna expect any of this at all. Oh, let's go. Okay, it's time to finally get in safely. Oh crap. Okay, so I'm gonna avoid that place at all costs. I'm not going there again. So, let's see this place. This is a cage, obviously. Is there anything in here? Oh, wait. There is something. Huh. Okay, well, it's probably in there for a reason. But, let's see if I can get in here anyway. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I guess they want me to clip in here. Who'd have thought? Alrighty, hopefully it doesn't bite me. I'm sure I'm safe, right? 100% no doubt about that. Alrighty, so, you, hey, what? Oh, what? Oh, hey. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? That's the plan. Let's see here. We're getting out, alright? You and me. Getting out together, alright? Let's go. Buddy, hey. Hey. Oh. Hi. I see you got a little rubber band there. But, I gotta go here. So, you just have fun with the rubber band, I guess. Alright, buddy? Right. Anyway, let's get serious and dive into what's actually going on with the GPC. So I've got a few cubes here. These two are the same size, and these two are obviously transparent. And if I try to clip through this one on the right, I'm gonna have some trouble, as you'll see. It just keeps pushing me out. If I go ahead and try it on this one to the left, though, I can get through fairly easily. and it's nice and roomy in here, but let's get back out of this. So you might be able to figure out why this happened, but I'll go over it anyway. The cube on the right is a fully solid object, whereas the one on the left is hollow. Think of the solidness as a volume of collision. On these hollow ones, the volume is formed only with 6 faces, or walls, each being extremely thin. With such little collision volume, there's hardly any resistance to keep you from getting in. If there was more of a volume, say in multiple layers or chunks, then it would be more like this. See the layers? There's plenty of collision in this cube now to prevent me from clipping in. Most forge objects have this solidness, making them difficult or impossible to perform GPCs on. Developer objects, the stuff that can't be forged, usually have the least collision. They're like empty shells. Okay, so how does this technique actually work? Well, first, why don't we go to an actual map to go over this? So it's pretty simple once you get the feel of it, but let me go through the standard procedure step by step. Step 1. Get right up against the wall or whatever it is you're trying to get through. Step 2. Crouch and look down. Step 3. Back up just a couple centimeters away from the wall. Step 4. Jump. Step 5. Hold melee as you're falling to initiate ground pound and keep an eye on the circular indicators, particularly the smaller one in the center. The bottom of the smaller circle should sit just above where the wall meets the floor. All that's left is to execute the ground pound and you should have yourself a GPC. A quick tip you should know is that you can guarantee a half hop or a short hop through a buffer by holding jump and crouch simultaneously as your ground pound animation finishes. This can allow for easier and more frequent GPC attempts. Now let's get out of here and get through those last demos, literally. So over here, you'll notice that it's not so clear cut for a GPC to be done. You won't always have simple areas to do this trick at, and with this one, you'll have to look a little closer. The spot we'd be trying to get to is up there, not down here. However, the panels are aligned with the edge of that floor. That's not down here. Not a problem. You can just line yourself up and jump up to it, then position the indicator appropriately, and voila, you made it through. Moving on, this is the terminal demo, the last one I have here. It's a big furnace sort of thing. See the smoke? Yeah, it's a pretty hot spot, I guess. And it's time to get into it. Notice how there's not a lot of breathing room here and that the ledge up here is slightly inclined. Despite that, I'm still able to clip through with enough finesse into the furnace, getting out of breath. Alright, so we might as well see where this leads, just as long as we can get through. Huh. It's, adorable. What are these things called? If you know or have any idea, let me know in the comments, cause, yeah, this thing is here. So, yep. Alrighty, so that's it for the wackiness and all that jazz. I hope I went into enough depth with the ground pound clip. If I did, please don't hesitate to tell me. I always love feedback. Before you go, I've got one more treat for you guys. I'm sure many of you are wondering what spots you can get to with this wild trick, so my buddy Lights and I put together this delightful little montage of what you can do on Plaza. Take care of yourselves and each other and enjoy the rest of the video.
Patience. 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 There's a little bit of wisdom in anything. There's something to be gained from anything. Just a little bit of patience, just a little perspective. Isn't there something to gain from anything? I wonder. Isn't there something to gain from anything? Isn't there something to gain from anything? wonder